You know that feeling when you fix a plumbing problem, you think it's done, but then a month later it's back? It is so frustrating. Well, today we are going deep, literally, to uncover the hidden culprit that's often behind these kinds of persistent issues.
It's got to be one of the most maddening things about owning a home, right? You pour some drain cleaner down the sink, maybe you even pay a plumber to come out and snake a drain, and for a little while, everything seems okay. But then, the slow draining starts again. You hear those weird gurgling sounds. So what is really going on?
Well, here's the thing. Those temporary fixes, they're basically like putting a small bandage on a much bigger wound. They completely miss the root cause. The problem isn't just a simple one-time clog. It's often a failure in the main artery of your entire home's plumbing system. And this is especially true in older homes, where the sewer pipe itself is the real problem, and a simple snake just isn't going to cut it.
All right, first up, let's define it. The problem under your feet. We're talking about that main sewer line.
Okay, now for the important part, your home's warning signs. Think of this as your house trying to communicate with you. We just have to learn how to listen.
So, sign number one, and this is the big one, a clog that just won't quit. If it's the same sink or the same shower drain clogging up again and again, that is a huge red flag. And if you've had a pro come out, snake the drain, and the relief is only temporary, well, that's a massive clue that you're not dealing with a simple blockage. You're likely looking at some real damage or a major obstruction way down the line. And let's put this in perspective. A single clogged drain in one bathroom? Yeah, it's annoying, but it's probably a localized issue. But when sinks, tubs, and toilets all over the house start draining slowly, that's a whole different ballgame. That's a system-wide problem, and all signs point directly to an issue in your main sewer line.
Next up, just follow your nose. If you start picking up that unmistakable sewer gas smell inside your house, especially around floor drains or maybe even lingering in your yard, that's a serious warning. You see, your sewer line is designed to be a completely sealed system, and odor means it's been compromised. It's cracked or broken somewhere, and it's letting all those nasty gases and wastewater escape.
And this is where things can get really messy really fast. Picture this. You start a load of laundry and all of a sudden, the shower drain on the other side of the house starts backing up with water. Or you flush a toilet and hear this frantic gurgling sound coming from a nearby sink. That's a classic sign that the wastewater has nowhere to go. And if you see a perpetually soggy, mushy patch in your yard when it hasn't even been raining, you might be looking right at the spot where your sewer line is leaking. So how do all these things connect? The clogs, the smells, the backups? They aren't separate problems. They're all different symptoms of one single underlying issue. Let's start connecting the dots.
So what exactly is a sewer line failure? Well, it's pretty much what it sounds like. It means that main pipe carrying all the waste away from your house is no longer doing its job. It's broken in some fundamental way. It could be cracked, it could be totally collapsed, or it could just be so choked with scale and buildup that almost nothing can get through anymore.
And it usually boils down to a few key culprits. A lot of older homes have pipes made of clay or cast iron. And after decades in the ground, they just start to break down. Then you've got tree roots. They are relentless. They'll seek out any tiny crack to get to the water inside and just tear the pipe apart. And sometimes it's just structural damage. The ground shifts and the pipe cracks or collapses under the pressure.
Okay, so you've spotted some of the signs. You're thinking, this sounds a little too familiar. The absolute worst thing you can do is ignore it. So let's cover the smart next steps. And first, let's talk about what not to do. I know it's tempting, but please step away from the bottle of chemical drain cleaner. These harsh chemicals can actually eat away at your pipes and make the problem even worse. And they do absolutely nothing to fix a real structural problem like a collapsed pipe or a massive tree root that's taken over.
So here's the correct action plan. Think of yourself as a detective. Step 1, document everything. Keep a little log on your phone. Which drains are slow? Where you smell the odors? What's backing up? Step 2, note when it happens. Does it get way worse when the dishwasher and the laundry are running at the same time? That context is gold. And finally, step 3, and this is the most important one. Call a professional and ask for a camera inspection. It's the only way to send a camera down there and see with your own eyes what is actually happening inside that pipe. And see, when you follow those steps, you take back control. The problem stops being this mysterious, frustrating nuisance, and it becomes a clearly defined issue with a real plan. You go from nuisance to plan.
And honestly, that's the whole point of all this.
Being proactive and addressing these signs early isn't just about avoiding an annoyance. It's about protecting your home from a really messy backup. It's about protecting your family's health from sewer gas. And, crucially, it's about protecting your budget from a catastrophic emergency repair that could cost a fortune.
So I'll just leave you with this final thought. Take a moment and really listen. What is your plumbing trying to tell you? Because understanding these signals is the absolute first step to protecting one of your home's most essential and most hidden systems.